Who attacked Jeff Hardy? There are a lot of possibilities, but I believe we finally got the answer. This was Jeff Hardy's description of the attacker.
They said the person had red hair and red beard.
Oh my god, people, it's Nigel Thornberry! It could also be Sheamus. That is also a possibility. It could be Sheamus. Did someone say Nigel? You guys know that I'm making a video on Ryan the Satan. And on this episode of SmackDown, something very special happened. Ryan Satan made up this rumor about Bayley and Sasha Banks crying after WrestleMania when they lost the tag team championships. So when on SmackDown, Bayley and Sasha Banks won the tag team championships, they decided to mock the guy. Man, that was beautiful. He's kinda working for the WWE, but they're still making fun of the guy. That is just lovely.
A red beard, right? Oh.
Welcome everybody to a brand new episode of Greatness of SmackDown, a very late episode. But yeah, it was a decent episode, so I'm still going to make a video. I mean, we got new champions, whatever that was, and the Intercontinental Championship is looking pretty good. Was that a giant-ass Nia Jax booger? Anyway, let's talk about SmackDown. So the show kicked off with the charismatic enigma Jeff Hardy. He says that all he remembers is waking up, seeing police, medics, allies taken to the car, and he thought to himself, how will I be able to look at my daughters and wife? I can't let them down again. But he also revealed that a witness saw a man with a red beard and red hair. I mean, a lot of people could fit that description. I'm not gonna judge Sheamus for it. There's a lot of possibilities. It could be upside down Sheamus, it could be Eric Rowan. It could be Nigel Thornberry. It could be just a random dude. He calls out Sheamus. Sheamus doesn't admit that he did it. He says, well, you're just blaming everyone but yourself. You're not a man. And don't worry about your family, they're used to it. Jeff Hardy had enough. He attacked me. But I took the W with a bro kick. And that was actually pretty good. I liked that segment. I'm kind of digging the rivalry. It's not that bad. But I still hope that it's not Sheamus who actually attacked Jeff Hardy. Maybe the actual attacker knew that Sheamus is in a rivalry with Jeff Hardy, so he decided to blame Sheamus for it, you know? I really hope that's the case. Maybe it's someone who's actually turning heel, you never know. I mean, so far Sheamus didn't admit to it, so there's still a possibility, but knowing WWE, I don't think that's exactly what we are going to get. Although I gotta say, I still hope for the hacker type of storyline, you know, who attacked Jeff Hardy. I hope Sheamus is just gonna be like, I didn't do it, fella. I wish I did, but I didn't do it, fella. We see Otis taking King Corbin's crown. Mandy Rose is very into it. Someone's gonna smash. And that's when we got King Corbin versus Otis. One of the most random matches you could imagine. It ended by disqualification when a steel chair got involved. After the match, Corbin delivers more chair shots. But Otis stands tall, we got an elbow, and that's how it ended. One thing that this match reveals is something that you're not gonna enjoy. I don't know how many of you guys realize that, but this basically means that Otis and King Corbin are in a rivalry. You don't get it? Money in the Bank? Corbin? Predictions? It was so obvious that King Corbin is gonna win the Money in the Bank briefcase, but that didn't happen. Otis won the briefcase. It was shocking. So, to get more heat, WWE are going to give the briefcase to King Corbin when he beats Otis, one of the most likable characters. King Corbin is about to become the new Money in the Bank, Mr. Money in the Bank. That is horrible. That is boring. I don't want to see that. Nobody wants to see that. But I'm pretty sure this is exactly what we are going to get. People, anyone but Corbin. And I'm not saying that he's bad or anything, but just so overexposure, you know? Oh my god, I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to talk about it. Maybe we're going to get Crown versus Money in the Bank match. I don't know. But one thing's for sure, Otis is not winning it. And King Corbin was actually my prediction. I knew he's going to win the Money in the Bank briefcase. So now it all makes sense, unfortunately. Oh boy, is it boring. So during the show we got a bunch of pranks from John Morrison and The Miz. While it's not very bad, I wish they took the rivalry a bit more seriously. Anyway, first they pranked Braun Strowman with water. Oh my, Braun Strowman is mad. Wow. We're so funny. Anyway, then they decided to destroy Braun Strowman's car, which actually made a bit more sense. You know, that's That's what adult people do, break other people's cars, monsters' cars, whatever, I don't know. Anyway, they break the car, and then they decided to, well, do this. But they failed. Well, I guess it was kind of funny, you know? That's a lot of booger. Anyway, Braun Strowman sees the car and he's angry. What is this? How am I supposed to play with my hands right now? Where should I get privacy to play with my hands in my car? Braun! He saw the van and he attacked. You're gonna pay for not allowing me to play with my hands right now, Braun! So yeah, he flipped the truck and he decided to taunt as if there was crowd. Braun, we don't have a crowd in the arena. I'm sure outside you're not gonna find any audience, so yeah, maybe he's a camera guy, you know, a vlogger. Obviously, I don't have a problem with it, I don't think it was that bad, but this rivalry is very predictable and I wish they took a bit more seriously, you know, talking about how they want to become a champion. They're not even talking about the fact that they're gonna be co-champions. Why is that not established yet? It doesn't make any sense. When was the last time we got a handicap match for a singles title? That makes no sense whatsoever, but at least talk about it. It doesn't even look like they care about the title at all. We also got Sonya Deville versus Lacey Evans. Yeah, that was decent. I'm glad WWE are still using them. We got Mandy Rose appearing on the big screen, distracting Sonya Deville, and that's when Lacey Evans won the match with the women's right. Let's talk about one of my favorite parts of the show, the Intercontinental Championship hype. You guys know my opinion about the championship. I don't think it's better than the previous one. It's not bad, but I just don't really like it. I don't know why. It looks like a Cruiserweight Championship mixed with NXT title. Anyway, that's not the point. So we got Daniel Bryan and AJ Styles. We got Renee Young talking about the Intercontinental Championship. And Daniel Bryan said that he wants to make this championship look important. Exactly what he tried to do when he first won the championship. He wants to defend it every single week against veterans, against new guys, against everyone. And he also called AJ Styles a coward. This match is actually going to happen on SmackDown. Why wouldn't you do it on WWE Backlash? I mean, the pay-per-view is not looking that good, so this match would be, well, I don't know. There's no logic whatsoever. Anyway, AJ Styles calls out Drew Gulak. We got Drew Gulak attacking AJ Styles, and then we got AJ Styles versus Drew Gulak in an official match. And the match was fine, you know, it was pretty entertaining. Surprisingly though, Drew Gulak picked the W. He beat AJ Styles. That is shocking. Remember when first Drew Gulak was, I guess, drafted, traded to SmackDown? He was a complete jobber. He was just there to, well, get attacked by Braun Strowman after his PowerPoint presentation, which is a gimmick I actually liked. But WWE just felt like it's only for a jobber. And now he's one of the top dudes of SmackDown. That is actually shocking. Because of what happened earlier on the show, we got the New Day and Shorty G versus Cesaro, Shinsuke Nakamura, and one and only Mojo Rawley, who's still carrying on with that gimmick. I don't know what gimmick is that, but yeah. Anyway, the match was fine, I guess, you know, a lot of quick stuff, fast-paced, not something I really cared about, but the New Day and Shorty G picked the W, so yeah. And in the main event, we got the WWE Women's Tag Team Titles match, Sasha Banks and Bayley versus Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. So, you know, I'm watching this match and I'm like, okay, this is obvious. We're gonna get an interference by the Iconics, and that's how it's going to end in a disqualification. Nobody wins, blah, whatever. That's your SmackDown. But surprisingly, people, Sasha Banks and Bayley won the championships. Barely, but they won the titles. And I believe that's good for the championships. I believe it's good for Sasha Banks and Bayley. And I'm starting to get behind them, especially after what they did after SmackDown, you know, mocking Ryan Satan. That was beautiful, man. Brings a tear to my eye, a tear of joy. And that was your SmackDown. Not a bad show. Like I've said, Intercontinental Championship is looking good. The only issue is, every time someone vacates the title, the championship is looking important. You know, they're fighting for the championship in tournaments and stuff. But then someone wins the title and they forget about it completely. So hopefully that is not gonna happen again. Thank you for watching the video, the great one. Peace, love, and hugs. It's been a pleasure.